Senhoras e senhores, bem-vindo a PW9 Airlines. Por favor, afivelem os cintos. Esse jogo é muito bom, nossa senhora, eu adorei, tô viciado nele. Meu pescoço está doendo. First.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji.
Nossa senhora. Que
When he
nome
was young,
gigante.
he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime.
Interessante.
Test
Interessante.
sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy.
Botou uma foto de cachorro
This new
congelado.
princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything
Meu
seemed to orbit.
Deus, as bonecas.
Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches.
Que engraçado as bonecas, mano. Tudo dura. Sem expressão.
They started singing.
Cis japonesa.
The pilots of the support planes
Olha o
smiled,
cachorro
even
congelado.
though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic.
Ai, que bosta,
I wonder
velho.
how Mihai felt about all of this.
História não é
It
o
was
ponto
my
forte
job to
desse
research his
jogo.
neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden. Even from me.
História não é o ponto forte desse jogo, não. Vamos lá, missão 6, Day. Se desse pra fazer a do 1 do começo, eu faria de novo, mas acho que não dá, não.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest.
Tá bom,
And then
chega. Destrua as forças inimigas. Simples e prático e rápido. Vamos lá. Agora vocês vão ver o jogo de verdade. Mano, muito bom, velho. Você é louco. Vamos ver o que eu tenho aqui na árvore de aeronave. Eu tenho 97 mil. Preciso de mais dinheiro. Não pra comprar nada. Bora juntar mais uma missão aí, ó. Vou com essa aqui de novo, gostei. Eu baixei esse jogo como quem não queria nada. Eu vi lá na minha assinatura, pá. Falei, mano, vamos ver qual é que é, né? Tem um monte de jogo aqui na assinatura, jogo novo, pá. Vou baixar, mano, que jogo da hora, velho. Que jogo legal, mano, que jogo divertido, sério. No, história não é o ponto forte desse, é mais jogabilidade mesmo. Mas é muito louco, mano.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. As we can. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out. Kind of specialty of mine. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty hands of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. What are the odds of getting out alive? That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. I'm out. Return to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. The regulars like us are allowed to resupply. Make your hearts and want us to smash that base. Am I off? We're gonna wish this mission would never end. Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around. Break it! We need to invade! In position behind Bandit. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again. Trigger. Knocking it off. Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Muito louco, muito da hora, mano.
Stop wasting ammo and shut the hell up. Fox 2, Fox 2. Bomber shot down. A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it. Try to catch some more lead. You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full man? Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Locked on target. Missile launched. Trigger's taken out one of the AA guns. Trigger has destroyed the target. AA gun down. This bastard wants a piece of me. Vehicle down. Missile in the air. Heads up. Locked on bandit. This base uses its surroundings. Very good. Enemy has a lock on. Missile closing. Concentrate on dodging it. Hostile has a lock. Bend into my sights. Is this guy taking it easy on me? Missile away. Locked.
Muito louco, muito bom.
Yeah, the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. That doctrine something happens and tell you what to do next. Those here has one. Oh, since we're in thoughts like us will die. Do they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Bandog. Maybe you gotta even cool your heads off. It's solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Ai meu Deus.
To their ground units. But I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Tem tempo, esse que é o foda.
Murdering people, Trigger. It's so easy for some users to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever, you still got 3 sides. Never been good at hide and seek. Locked on target. Spare 15, target destroyed. Have some anti-surface weaponry.
Ai meu Deus, quase.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock. AA gun down.
Caramba, 6 minutos, não vai dar tempo.
Heads up. Locked. Vehicle down.
É muita coisa pra destruir, velho. Deu certo. E aí, o que vocês estão achando? Tem alguém aí? Primo, você tá aí?
These must be the infamous drones. Seems a map replacing units. Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission. It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more
Aí,
enemies.
dança,
See if they
assim.
can't hit you this time. Did you ever know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? These are just pawns. That lion son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Five minutes remaining. Target was not hit.
Caramba.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too. I roll a missile. Pick it up. God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out. Don't miss your pants from one aircraft being down. Is Trigger still alive? What happens to a passenger banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat. Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished. I'm hit. My aircraft. This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots? Shut up. Try to stop me. I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Good decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers. Nice job, Trigger. That's 5. I've shut down 6. Bullshit. You're still on 2. Hey, are you sure your radar's working right? You take care of the surface target.
3 minutos.
Engage or face punishment. Keep napping away, little guard dog. You'll pay for this. Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. 7 down, that's more than an ace.
Caramba, velho.
Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down. Damn, these guys are agile.
2 minutos. Caramba, não vai dar tempo de destruir tudo. Olha o tanto de coisa que ainda tem.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just
Fudeu, não vai dar tempo.
To lift my spirits.
20 segundos. É muita coisa pra destruir, velho. Acabou.
Wow, Trigger's the only one who's managed
Que susto. Não vai dar tempo. Atinge a pontuação dentro do limite de tempo. Depois disso, destrua o máximo de inimigos.
to hit the base.
Então deu sim. Deu sim.
Okay,
Era isso mesmo.
the enemy base enough.
Que susto.
Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
A missão era essa mesmo. Eu tinha que destruir o máximo em...
Be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too.
Nossa, destruí quase o dobro. Não, o dobro,
Who
sai
goes
sim.
into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here. Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Prestar atenção no que pede na missão. Pra não ficar tão apreensivo. Ele mostra o replayzinho, pá. Mano, esse jogo é muito gostoso pra quem joga. Eu acho que pra quem assiste não deve ser um saco. Deve ser bem sem graça. Mas pra quem joga, mano, é muito gostoso,
You
velho.
lost claims, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Ver mais um pouquinho da história. First Contact. Missão 7. Não sei quantas são, mas tá bem
You
legal.
know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law.
E aí, o que vocês acham? Mas essa aí, encerra a live?
An
É uma
Ocean
boa,
Air
né?
Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance.
A gente vai mais essa missão e encerra a live. Anule instalações de radar inimigas e armas antiaéreas. Tá bom. Armas antiaéreas e radares. Ok. Se eu tenho coisa suficiente agora. 190. Mirage. 105, 120. Um caça altamente durável com armamento pesado, criado para suporte aéreo próximo. Sua agilidade em baixas velocidades, suas armas ar terra, incluindo metralhadoras de 30mm, ajudaram a provar seu valor em batalha. Gostei dessa, parece ser bem boa. Essa aqui é muito cara. Essa aqui também, essa aqui também. Por que essa aqui tá apagada? Não sei. Aquela ali nem se fala. 600 e poucos mil, 400 e pouco, 400 e pouco, 270. Hoje, 280, vai ser essa aqui mesmo, da hora. Vamos ver como ela é. Olha que interessante. Legal. Rocket Launch. Oh, isso aqui é bom, hein? Para essa missão, então, nossa, vai ser perfeito. Isso aqui também. Não foi desbloqueado ainda. Tá bom. Então vamos colocar. Acho que esse aqui é mais interessante, né? É teleguiado. Ela não é muito rápida não. Mas ela é boa pra destruir coisas que estão na terra. Então eu acho que vai dar bom.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Vamos fazer essa missãozinha e encerrar a live. Fechou, rapaziadinha? Livezinha de boa hoje, tranquila, amanhã é feriado, vamos dormir até a hora que quiser, eu acho, né? Aproveitar bem o dia aí, é isso aí, muito bom. Muito bem, muito bom.
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target
10
radar
minutos.
facilities and AA weapon rate. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky. Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan? Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles.
Preciso destruir aqueles vermelhos ali.
Guys, to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bad Dog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Don't panic. They'll crash on their own.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed. Target destroyed. Fly between those rocks and this wind? Enemy has a lock on you. Locked.
Que da hora.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out. Enough talk. Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Ah, eu vou errar.
Me off course.
Sabia.
Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands. Righto. Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them. Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Eu tenho que eliminar as vermelhas primeiro. Pelo que eu reparei.
Spare 15 locked on. Target down.
Legal. Muito bom.
They're flying between the columns. Missile incoming! Break!
UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
Me achou. Agora fodeu. Eu tava com uma...
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
E agora, hein? A minha nave é boa pra matar coisa que tá no chão.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys. UAV splashed.
Thanks. I owe you. Alright, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Warning! Missile! Missile in the air!
I've been spiked.
UAV down.
Você vai passar?
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day in the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. Got one on my ass.
Shake that enemy!
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Sure can just go into a thundercloud without even blinking.
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 3, missile in the air! Evade!
Hostile has a lock. Wiseman 444
Boa.
squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
More to go.
Boa.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. Fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me. Cyclops 3, watch your tail.
Mark broken my cloud cover. Enemy in gun range.
That was too much speed.
Bastard flying just to waste fuel.
Cyclops 3, discipline.
If they are just decoys, there are too many.
Porra.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile away. UAV destroyed.
Aí tem um bem em mim. Que isso?
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys to support us.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up. We got our hands full. Missile inbound. Drinking.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
Sure, there were 3 sin lines going after that.
You're in no position to call
Boa.
someone a devil count. Don't make
Tem
me
mais.
laugh.
Achei que tinha
Cyclops 2
acabado.
has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for
A
you.
última.
Cyclops 1, check your sys!
So I just gotta look at this field. Just one pilot.
Errei.
Cyclops 1, missile!
Foi?
Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have no choice for us?
Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail.
E é o boss.
Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
Putz.
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Eita, pô.
He was toying with him. Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost.
É o boss.
What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them. Negative. That's not possible. Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
É o boss, rapaziada. Fudeu, caralho.
Flying out of bounds.
Stiff cowards bailing on us?
You're just sending back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element and take up the rear. Get it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support. So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soldier from Soul 3. They've got Doom Vanguard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that. Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? I'm a little excited.
Go get him.
Vou te pegar, seu filho da puta. Eu vou lhe pegar, né?
Wiseman, you see that color? Wings flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
Pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane. Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly what made me think.
O maluco é rápido pra caralho,
If
mano.
it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here. Understood.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy? No.
Just the one's taking one.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Missile incoming!
Ah, porra.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15.
Porra, que maluco chato. Difícil.
Something or the entire recon squadron could go down. Spare 15, locked.
Someone, this is C2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Someone, clouds are moving. Let's return to base.
Porra, ele é muito rápido, velho. Tô vendo nada.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Ah, eu consegui. Acho que não dava pra...
He killed.
Hey, God Dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
Muito bom, esse jogo é muito bom.
Though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Want to be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now.
3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. Heading is good. Stay on course. 1,500 meters. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
Very nice.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target ready.
Terminou a
You
missão
returned without
7.
permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Alívio. Como é que faz isso, hein? Pera aí, deixa eu ver uma coisa. Missão livre? Selecionar e jogar missões que você já completou. Olha só que legal. Realidade virtual. Só do PlayStation VR, eu não tenho. Opções. Multijogador. É online. Pô, se fosse tela dividida ia ser bem louco, hein? Não, continuar. Quero saber como é que eu mudo as skins da nave.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho?
Yes.
I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, The fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Pipeline destruction. Missão 8.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Cê é louco. Destrua os complexos inimigos no porto. Tá bom. Tá ensolarado, céu limpo. Aí sim, da hora. Como é que salva? Cento e sessenta e nove. Eu vou guardar dinheiro pra comprar esses aqui. Esses aqui mais caros, né? Bom, é isso aí. Acho que salvou. Eu vi ali. Tamo junto. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que assistiu. É nóis. Falou. Até a próxima.